Nobody is coming to save you. Look around you for a second. Most people are sleepwalking through life. They wake up tired, go to jobs they hate, scroll for hours, complain about money, complain about time, complain about stress, and then they repeat the same exact day again. Week after week, month after month, year after year, and one day they wake up old, still waiting, still wishing, still wondering what could have happened if they actually believed in themselves. But you're different, because something inside you knows you were made for more. You feel it late at night when everyone else is sleeping. That pressure in your chest, that voice in your head saying, "This cannot be my life. I was meant for something bigger." And listen carefully. That feeling is not an accident. That feeling is your future calling you. But here's the truth nobody wants to hear. Nobody is coming to save you. Not your friends, not your family, not motivation videos, not luck, not the perfect opportunity. Nobody. Your future depends on what you decide to do when this video ends. That's it. Because winners are not people who feel motivated every day. Winners are people who move even when they feel nothing. They move when they're tired. They move when they're scared. They move when nobody believes in them. And that is the difference between average people and unstoppable people. Average people wait for emotion. Unstoppable people create momentum through action. You see, motivation is temporary. Discipline is everything. There will be mornings when your bed feels stronger than your dreams. There will be days when your mind tells you, skip the workout. Start tomorrow. You're not good enough. It's too late. But you have to understand something. Your mind is designed to protect you, not elevate you. It wants comfort. It wants safety. It wants certainty. But growth? Growth lives in discomfort. Every successful person you admire once felt fear. Every champion once doubted themselves. Every millionaire once had $0. Every confident person was once insecure. Every strong person was once weak. The difference is, they kept going, while everyone else stopped. And maybe right now your life feels messy. Maybe you're broke. Maybe people underestimated you. Maybe you failed. Maybe you feel behind in life. But listen carefully. Your current situation is not your final destination. Read that again in your mind. Your current situation is not your final destination. Just because life is hard right now doesn't mean your story ends here. Storms do not last forever. Pain does not last forever. Failure does not last forever. But quitting? Quitting makes things permanent. That's why you cannot stop now. You've survived too much to give up this early. Think about all the battles you already fought silently. The stress, the heartbreak, the rejection, the anxiety, the lonely nights. The moments when nobody checked on you. And yet, you're still here, still breathing, still fighting, still searching for a better life. That means there is still something powerful inside you. Most people break when life gets heavy. But pressure can also create diamonds. And maybe this season of your life is not punishment. Maybe it's preparation. Preparation for the stronger version of yourself. Because strength is built in struggle. Nobody becomes mentally tough from easy days. Easy days create weak people. Hard days create warriors. That's why you must stop asking, "Why is this happening to me?" And start asking, "What is this trying to teach me?" Every setback carries a lesson. Every failure carries wisdom. Every painful moment can either destroy you or transform you. The choice is yours. And let's be real for a moment. You cannot become a new person while repeating old habits. If you want a different life, you need different standards. Different routines, different mindset, different discipline. You cannot stay around negative people and expect a positive future. You cannot waste 5 hours scrolling social media and complain about being behind. You cannot keep doubting yourself and expect confidence to magically appear. Confidence is earned through action, not overthinking, not waiting. Action. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you build confidence. Every workout, every early morning, every hour of focus, every difficult decision. That's how self-respect is built. And once you build self-respect, your entire life changes. Because people can feel energy. They can feel when someone finally believes in themselves. And listen, there is another version of you waiting on the other side of discipline. A stronger version, a healthier version, a wealthier version, a more focused version. But that version of you cannot appear until you stop feeding your excuses. Excuses are dangerous because they sound believable. I'm too tired. I don't have time. I'll start Monday. I'm not talented enough. Meanwhile, somebody with less talent, less money, less support is outworking everybody. Why? Because they decided excuses would no longer control their life. And that decision changed everything. You have to reach a point where being average becomes painful. A point where wasting your potential makes you sick. Because deep down, you already know what you need to do. You know the habits destroying your future. You know the distractions stealing your time. You know the people draining your energy. You know the goals you keep postponing. The problem is not information. The problem is execution. Most people know what to do. Very few actually do it consistently. That's why average people stay average. Consistency is rare. Everybody wants results. Few people want repetition. But repetition is where transformation happens. One workout won't change your body. One book won't change your mindset. One productive day won't change your life. But repeated daily actions? That changes everything. Small actions become habits. Habits become identity. Identity becomes destiny. That's why your daily routine matters more than your temporary emotions. And remember this. Your future is watching your actions today. The person you become 5 years from now depends on what you repeatedly do starting now. Not next year. Not next month. Now. This moment matters. This decision matters. Because life moves fast. One day your parents get older. One day your friends move away. One day your opportunities disappear. Time does not slow down for anyone. And the saddest thing in life is not failure. It's regret. Imagine being 80 years old, looking back at your life wondering, what if I actually tried? What if I stopped being afraid? What if I believed in myself? Don't let that become your story. You still have time. But you must move now. Not when conditions become perfect. Conditions will never be perfect. There will always be obstacles. Always be fear. Always be uncertainty. But successful people act anyway. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is moving forward despite fear. And the beautiful thing is, your life can change unbelievably fast once you change your standards. 1 year of discipline can completely transform your body. 1 year of focus can transform your finances. 1 year of consistency can separate you from the version of yourself that exists today. But you must commit. Not for a week. Not for motivation. Not until it becomes difficult. Commit fully. Because average effort creates average results. And you were not born to live an average life. You were born with potential. With purpose. With greatness inside you. But greatness means nothing without action. A dream without execution is just fantasy. So stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for people to believe in you. Stop waiting to feel ready. You become ready by starting. That's how confidence is built. Through movement. And hear this clearly. The world rewards people who refuse to quit. Not the smartest. Not the luckiest. The most consistent. The people who keep showing up. Again. And again. And again. Even after failure. Even after rejection. Even after disappointment. Especially after disappointment. Because tough moments reveal true character. Anybody can smile when life is easy. But can you stay focused when life punches you in the face? Can you stay disciplined when nobody is clapping for you? Can you keep going when results are invisible? That is where greatness is born. In silence. In lonely mornings. In unseen effort. In painful sacrifice. That's the price of becoming extraordinary. And yes, some people will doubt you. Some people will laugh at your goals. Some people will disappear once you start improving yourself. Let them. Not everybody deserves access to your future. Sometimes growth requires separation. Because you cannot fly higher while carrying people committed to staying low. Protect your energy. Protect your focus. Protect your vision. Because distractions destroy more dreams than failure ever will. And if nobody told you today, I believe you can change your life. Not because change is easy, but because humans are incredibly powerful once they stop limiting themselves. You are capable of more discipline than you think, more strength than you think, more resilience than you think. But you'll never discover your true power staying comfortable. So challenge yourself. Push yourself. Demand more from yourself. Because your future self is depending on the decisions you make today. And one day, you will thank yourself for not giving up. One day the struggle will make sense. One day the pain will become power. One day the discipline will become freedom. But first, you must survive the process. So when this video ends, start. Start tired. Start scared. Start imperfect. Start alone if necessary. Just start. Because the life you want is waiting for the person you are becoming. And that person, that stronger version of you, they are built one hard decision at a time. Your time starts now. And before you leave, I want you to remember something. The version of you that feels weak today is not the final version of you. The tired version, the broke version, the insecure version, the confused version, that is temporary. Because every powerful person you admire once stood exactly where you are now. Lost, afraid, uncertain. But they made one decision that changed everything. They refused to quit. And now, it's your turn. Your turn to stop doubting yourself. Your turn to stop living in fear. Your turn to stop watching other people build the life you secretly want. This is your moment. Not tomorrow. Not next year. Now. Because one day, or day one, you decide. And listen carefully. Nobody else can live your life for you. Nobody else can fight your battles. Nobody else can unlock your potential. That responsibility belongs to you. But that's not a bad thing. Because it means your future is still in your hands. No matter how many mistakes you made. No matter how many times you failed. No matter how far behind you feel. You can still rebuild your life. You can still become stronger. You can still win. You can still rise. As long as you keep moving forward. Slow progress is still progress. Read that again in your mind. Slow progress is still progress. The gym gets easier when you stop quitting. Success gets closer when you stop stopping. Confidence grows when you stop hiding. Everything changes when you become consistent. And the truth is, most people will never understand your vision. They'll call you obsessed, too ambitious, too focused, too serious. But obsessed people change their lives. Average people stay average because they fear discomfort. But winners? Winners learn to love the process. The early mornings. The sacrifice. The lonely grind. The discipline nobody sees. Because they understand something most people never will. Temporary pain creates permanent growth. That's why you must keep going. Even when nobody supports you. Even when results are slow. Even when your mind tells you to stop. Keep going. Because every difficult moment is building mental strength. Every hard workout, every rejection, every sleepless night, every setback, it's shaping you into someone stronger. And maybe right now, you don't see progress, but seeds grow underground before anybody sees the tree. Never forget that. Some of your biggest breakthroughs are happening silently. That's why patience matters. Discipline matters. Faith matters. And hear this clearly. You are closer than you think. One decision can change your life. 1 year of consistency can completely transform your future. One moment of courage can open doors you never imagined. But you have to take action. Dreams die without execution. Potential means nothing without discipline. And deep down, you already know what you need to do. You know the habits you must break. You know the excuses you must destroy. You know the distractions stealing your future. So stop negotiating with weakness. Stop telling yourself later. Later becomes never for most people. The clock is moving. Every single day. And life rewards people who move with urgency. Not panic. Urgency. Because time is precious. Your future family is depending on you. Your future success is depending on you. Your future self is depending on you. Don't disappoint the person you could become. Fight for that version of yourself. Fight through the fear. Fight through the pain. Fight through the doubt. Because there is greatness inside you waiting to be unlocked. And maybe nobody else sees it yet. But that doesn't matter. Because lions do not lose sleep over the opinions of sheep. Stay focused. Stay hungry. Stay disciplined. And remember this forever. The strongest people are not the people who never struggle. The strongest people are the ones who keep going despite the struggle. So if life has been hard lately, good. Maybe life is training you for something bigger. Maybe pressure is creating power inside you. Maybe this season is building the future version of yourself. Trust the process. And trust yourself. Because you have survived every bad day so far. You are still standing. That means you are stronger than you realize. Now imagine who you could become if you stopped doubting yourself for the next 6 months. Imagine the body, the mindset, the money, the confidence, the peace. Your future is waiting, but you must meet it halfway. So after this video ends, do something your future self will thank you for. Wake up earlier, train harder, study longer, focus deeper, pray stronger, work silently, and let success make the noise. Because one day, people who ignored you will ask how you did it. People who laughed will watch in silence. People who doubted you will suddenly respect you. Not because you talked, because you worked. Silently, consistently, relentlessly. That is how lives change. And if this message touched your heart, if it woke something up inside you, then don't let this be just another video you watch and forget. Take action today, right now. And if you're ready to rise above excuses, rise above fear, rise above average, then this is your home. Welcome to Rise Inspire, the place where dreamers become fighters, where discipline becomes lifestyle, where ordinary people build extraordinary lives. So make sure you subscribe to Rise Inspire right now. Turn on notifications so you never miss the next life-changing video. And if this message inspired you even a little, comment below. I will not quit. Type it with belief. Type it like a promise to yourself. And share this video with someone who needs motivation today. Because one message can change a life forever. Until next time, stay focused, stay disciplined, stay hungry, and remember, your time starts now.